We have two Atlanta Hawks legends on our couch today.
Man, get the out of here. Bro. I can't believe you just said that bullshit. Said two Atlanta Hawks legends? Boy.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
You know what it is? My name is Kazim Famiwide. You could call me Kaz.
What's going on? It's Rudy Gay, the Wave God himself. We here today.
As you all know, this is a Wave original presented by FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Today we have a very, very, very special guest.
Yeah.
Personal favorite. We've been trying to get this shit done for a long time, get him on this couch. This man is a prolific scorer, an iconic player in his generation and of all time in NBA history. He's a seven-time All-Star, seven-time All-NBA, and a two-time scoring champion. Welcome to the Hook, NBA Hall of Famer, Tracy McGrady, a.k.a. T-Mac.
T-Mac.
Man, Melo Studios, man. We in the hood.
It's not just a name. You really in Brooklyn.
Yeah, man. It's definitely 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, man.
But let's jump into what we're going to be showing on this, what we're going to be talking about. Coming up on this episode, we're going to talk to T-Mac about his involvement in the Ones Basketball League. We're also going to do a deep dive into the idea of scoring having a negative connotation. If anybody knows a negative connotation when it comes to scoring, it's this couch right here that we right here.
This should be like the narrative couch right here. We gonna fix a lot of narratives today.
It's gonna be a good combo.
And of course, back in the building, our boy Rudy will be here with another edition of Keeping It Real with Rudy. And of course, we'll wrap things up with the world famous, the greatest segment in all of basketball podcasts, and fuck with it or fuck out of here.
Love it.
But first, you know what time it is. We do this every time we have a guest. It's time for the Connect. T-Mac, Melo. We usually start these episodes with just talking about how our guest first, got in contact with our host, Carmelo Anthony. So, T-Mac, what was the first time you two crossed paths, whether it was in real life, on the basketball court? What was that first interaction like?
It was real life. I was young, though, when we met. We had similar, I'm sure he gonna remember this, or maybe not.
You gotta refresh my memory.
So
I'm old.
I remember first time I met Mac.
Mm-hmm.
We had certain people that was in both circles.
Okay.
Right?
You in high school at this time?
I'm in high school at this time. I'm in Baltimore.
Okay.
So
You taking me back.
I'm taking you back. They play the Wizards.
Okay.
At the time, Nate Pete, all of those guys, there was Steve Francis agent at this point in time. And a couple, DC, Baltimore at this point in time had similar people.
Okay.
They bring me to the game. They like, yo, you want to go meet Tracy? You want to go meet T-Man? I'm like, hell yeah, what? But I really don't want to go because I don't know how to react to this.
Yeah.
That's T-Mac. I'm in high school. But hell yeah, I'm going. And they brought me, I went to your room. And I met you.
Hold on, you came to my room?
Yeah, we was in
See,
the room.
I don't even remember
I was
this shit.
I had to be 10th grade.
Damn.
10th going into 11th grade. And they brought me to the room. We in there. And I just remember you after the game, you walking back from the arena. You walking across the street from the MCI Center. You walking to the restaurant, to the car. And that was my memory.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't remember any of that.
Do you know the specific years, just so there's context for people?
No, I mean, again, I was in
If he was in 10th grade, I was in my 7th year.
Okay.
That'd be like
when he was a rookie,
right?
6th year. So it had to be like,
this was like 97, 98.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that was like, it's my rookie, maybe 2nd year.
Wow.
And
I said
that was a blur though. That rookie year,
Yeah.
that shit was a blur, man.
That was my connection with.
How did that sort of like influence, you're a McGrady fan growing up. How does that influence your basketball trajectory? Like,
Well, I mean, you talking about somebody it's people who impacted the game, right? But it's people who impacted the culture of the game.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's people who created a culture within the NBA culture. And he was one of them. AI was one of them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Kobe.
But at the time, we talking about at this time.
Okay.
Cole was a little different at this point in time.
Okay.
He wasn't Cole with that we fell in love with.
Of course.
Cole was over here. He was doing his own thing. But them two guys impacted the culture. Baron Davis was a part of that.
He was one of my favorites.
Steve Francis was a part of
that fabric.
impacting the culture at that point in time. So looking at that is like, damn, like I get a chance to be around NBA niggas, like, but also not just be around them, like be cool. These niggas is cool. I can say I know Mac. I can say I know Francis. I can BD. I can say I know these. I'm going back to school, man.
No, you know what's crazy about that story though? Because the same shit happened to me. Okay. Right? I was, I think I just graduated, or maybe I was still in my high school career. The Magic were playing the Miami Heat, right? Penny Hardaway is my favorite player. So I got an opportunity to go to the game. So I go watch the game. I'm in awe, bro, just watching my idol, right? First time I've seen him play live, and I'm watching, just admiring everything that he's doing on the basketball court like I did when I was watching through the tube. After the game, my guys was speaking to, his team, and I ended up going back to his crib. My nigga, I'm 17 years old, dog. When I go back to Penny crib, that shit just, it did something
it
to me,
impacts
bro.
you.
Yes,
your life.
Yes, it did. He opened the door, man. I'm looking at my idol, dog. I just couldn't believe that I'm at Penny fucking Hardaway's crib, my nigga. He's right in front of me, dog. Like, this is somebody that, how a Michael Jordan fan looks at MJ, this is how I looked at Penny. And I'm at his house. Like, so that impacted me. Like, to this day, Penny is like my dude, my brother. I love him. Just for that reason, allowing me to come to his crib, because that impacted me moving forward in my career.
All right, so y'all got y'all story.
I need yours.
This is my story about my rookie year, right? So I don't know, like growing up, it was like you always get compared to somebody. You know what I'm saying? For me, I was tall, young, played in the post a lot, but it was like in your mind, you always had the players that you wanted to play like, right? You probably with you and Penny, like, oh, he big, put him in the post, back to basket. Nah, I want to bring the ball up. I want to do all these things. So you were that guy for me, right?
Okay.
So everybody was like,
scared for where this goes.
Yeah. So you probably heard this story. And it's rookie year. No. You know what I'm saying? This is my rookie year. So after that, obviously, go to the draft. I get drafted by Houston when you were there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. I get a chance to play, one of the GOATs, one of my GOATs, right? So I get traded, like
draft night.
Like, right? I don't even think I put the Houston hat on. When you go in the back,
They
finagle
the finagle.
So I'm like, damn, like I thought I was going to Houston. I thought I was going to play with, Mac, play behind him and learn from him. I go to Memphis. And it's one of those situations where like they just throw you in the fire, right? So our first preseason game.
And by the way, Memphis was a new franchise.
Yes. But nonetheless, they threw me in the fire, right?
That's a nice little appetizer right there.
Every preseason, you play like Houston, Memphis, maybe Dallas, San Antonio. Like we all played.
So that little region,
yeah, that whole little region right there. So we played them, and I didn't start the first one. It was like Mike Miller, which is our guy. They was like, okay, Mike Miller went out early. He was like, man, it's preseason. I ain't trying to deal with that right now, So I go in. So I remember sitting, like going in the game, and I'm sitting there like, yo, and Kyle Lowry, everybody that knows Kyle Lowry, he's like, he hypes everything up.
Yes, he does. I played with, trust me, he was my teammate. Yes, he does.
We call him Dennis the Menace. Like, he just do everything that he's not supposed to do. So we go in the game, like, he knows. I've known Kyle since middle school. Oh, you going against your guy today. You going against your guy. So I'm saying, I'm like, shut up, nigga. But I'm excited too.
Yeah.
And you nervous.
Bruh, the flurry of points he put up on me in that little bit of time you played, bruh. So looking back, it was like 40-something. What? It's still, in the preseason.
In the preseason.
I tell this story a lot because it's like my welcome to the league story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he had 40?
Yeah.
In preseason?
It felt like
That's
was
like
7.
2 quarters because he wasn't playing. He was like 2 quarters.
I don't know. No, you played a little bit.
You know what though, bro? And for all the kids out there, like, I came in camp in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Just about how I worked in the off season. So when I come to camp, I'm in shape like a motherfucker.
Right.
Preseason, it's not going to take me that long to get in rare form, right? Because how I practice, how I work out, and then preseason, like, I'm getting the rhythm early.
Right.
It doesn't take me that long, bro.
Right.
So when regular season comes around, I'm coming out the gates like in rare form.
That seems like a foreign concept now, where it feels like the season really don't get going till like Christmas time.
Nah.
People got to work themselves into shape.
But
it was crazy though, because that really taught me a real lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay ready.
No, not even that. NBA lesson. Like, yo, we all wanted this from when we were children. You know, to get them here, nobody's waiting for you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that happened when it did, because now I couldn't take a day off. I feel like I couldn't. You know, I had to, you know, treat everybody the same, even though some players, and especially in opposition at that time, bro. You had
no nights off.
So
Melo.
you ain't have no nights off.
No
nights off. And that taught me a real lesson. But, you know, with you and Ron,
there was no nights off.
Offense right there. And he going to spend all his energy on defense. Ron, Ron, one of the strongest NBA basketball players ever.
Strong hands.
So it's like I had to guard you and then come back and he'll guard me. And it was like, bro.
That's like
I couldn't even enjoy Houston.
Man.
I had to go to Steak 40. What is it?
Steak 48.
And take my ass home.
10 o'clock later.
This was in Houston or Memphis? The game.
No, that was in Memphis. You came to Memphis and did that.
Damn.
But I was 19 years old, and that taught me a lesson, and I carried that with me for the rest of my career. Though.
But let me put that in perspective, though. Like, we're talking about, we almost talked about him like he not here. Like,
right. Like,
we're talking about
a lot of that was going on social media recently.
We're talking about T-Mac.
Thank you. Yeah, let's talk about that because it makes me feel better.
T-Mac, early 2000s, late 90s. Like, when we come in the league, he's in rare form,
bro.
We talking about and he came in later. He came in after
a little bit.
I'm talking about 03, 02, 03. He's in
Pinstripe Orlando.
He's in big jersey.
Yep.
Yeah. Big heavy jersey.
You know what I mean?
Right.
With the heavy stitching on.
Form.
Switch at halftime.
And again, I'm sure probably from his perspective, he could speak on that. But like us coming into it was like a new energy coming into this NBA. Yeah. So he like, man, fuck that. I ain't let these little niggas come in here and
Melo,
and do
that's what it was.
To piggyback off of that, this is the year after you had I think you didn't play half of the season or something because of your back injury.
That's right.
Like that.
Yeah, it was 2006.
That's 6 season.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head, you thought that he was drafting me to be like, okay, he gonna do that.
You're the T-Mac replacement.
But I ain't never think that way.
That's what that man was in his head, bro.
I mean, same position, similar skill set. Like, what it
Damn, that's what you thought.
Hey, Chad,
I had no choice.
Nah, bitch, I was trying to get healthy.
Right.
I mean, to the naked eye, could probably look like, you probably saw him in a preseason game. Like, oh, this is the person he was thinking of drafting to replace me.
Right.
I have this preseason 40 real quick.
Yeah, but no, I would have loved to play behind you. Pause.
Yeah,
the mentality though, man, was, and I got it, and I learned from them.
Right.
Like later, as I had a couple years in the league, it's like any rookie, I cannot let you play against me.
Right.
Whether it's preseason, whether it's summertime, whether it's regular, I cannot let you feel like you got any type of confidence. I got to kill a confidence right away when it comes to me. Yeah. Now, you can go over there with somebody else, but when it comes to me, I got to kill that confidence.
It's the mentality, bro, that we have. You know what I mean? And that goes back to my game against Braun on Christmas, right? Man, I hearing all
classic game, man.
All the hype of these cats coming in. All the hype. I'm hearing it from my boys back home.
Yeah.
Right? Christmas Day. Man, what? Y'all think I'm about to let Braun come in here and steal the show as a rookie? And what I've been doing the last couple years in here? Hell no, bro. And one of my boys, man, he was my barber from back home. Shout out to C. Wright. We had a bet. He's like, bro, Braun gonna come in and tear your ass up. He's just always a joker like that. He gonna come in and tear your ass up. I said, all right. I said, motherfucker, make sure you tune in and don't miss nothing.
Oh, that was a classic game right there.
It was a classic game, but to see a young cat like that with the poise, right? And going up against me at that time when I was leading the league in scoring, and to see how he handled that, right? That type of pressure coming in there, I knew he was born for stardom, bro. Like he was gonna be that dude because he was hitting the shots that he was making. And when you playing against somebody, a dynamic scorer like myself, and then you got to go on the other end and score and guard that dude. When he's making shots like that, meaning myself, you get a little bit discouraged, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't get discouraged.
Yeah.
And when I saw he didn't get discouraged, I was like, okay, dude gonna be a problem.
I mean, but y'all know, you know the look.
Yeah.
When somebody come on the court, you be like, man, they don't want to be here right now. You know,
You look in their eyes.
You could
man.
take it from them.
You look a man in their eyes when you boo them.
Listen,
dog, I seen plenty of nigga eyes where they just wanted to run the other way, and I seen it, bro.
I mean,
grown men.
Speaking of which, to make that connection even deeper, Melo, is it true that T-Mac was the first person you watched like in real life score 50 in the NBA?
Bro, it was 03, like November of like 2003. I'm fresh in the league. Like my 5th game in the
So you've never seen anybody score 50 into that?
live.
You've never been in a game where somebody scored 50 up until your rookie
league,
until watching you.
I'm saying period.
Bro, I've seen people get buckets. I've never seen nobody score 50.
That's what I'm saying. He's never seen anybody score 50 live.
50. You talking about 50 live? Never.
Wow.
It's
I'm coming to the
that
league
game right here.
I'm sitting there telling my man, Vashawn Leonard, he go Hezzy Poole. We do the same shit. Hezzy Poole. We do the same shit.
It's just a way that I'm gonna get to it.
Left dribble Hezzy Poole. It's coming. 2020 Hezzy Poole is coming.
If you know anything about this show, that's what he does. But he don't switch on.
Now listen, let me give a context. You talking about the time? No, I'll give you context. We're gonna tell you a time period of where you played your position.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mac, see, he fucked the game up because he was the 2. He was a shooting guard.
Yeah.
So no matter if you wanted to guard him or not, you wasn't gonna guard him because you had shooting guards on your team.
Yeah.
In New York and Detroit, you playing point.
Yeah. I mean, I could play point.
I know that.
I was
but
a natural.
Mainly played point in those teams.
Yeah, I was a natural facilitator.
Yeah.
That came easy. I could wake up out of my sleep and read the board. Right. I no one had to teach me that, so I'm naturally gifted in that. Make plays all over the basketball court. So when this went out, right, when I ain't have my explosiveness. Yeah, I just moved to the point guard position. That was just
and that's the Penny
easy
Hardaway
transition.
influence, right?
Yeah,
like just that's the guy you watched
for sure. For sure.
That 50 was deadly. You know, and as a young player, you're just like, you mad? That nigga came in your house and gave you 50 from a competitive standpoint, but then you like, oh, that's Mac.
That's Mac.
That's Mac. 50.
I mean, it's a little bit of a welcome to the league moment as well.
It is. And my thing was, I just wanted to be there. Like, I wanted to make sure that I did something that somebody could say anything. Man, Melo did this in this game. Like, make me a part of the narrative.
No, you knew Melo and LeBron and those dudes was gonna be tough. And honestly, I mean, no shade to anybody, but I thought he should have run Rookie of the Year.
I mean, they went to the playoffs that year.
Yeah, he should have won Rookie of the Year. You should have won that shit Rookie of the Year because you took your team to the playoffs. Did y'all win 50 games that year or 45?
46.
As a rookie lead your team, that is tremendous an accomplishment for a rookie to come in, have that spotlight on him like that, and to get slighted on Rookie of the Year I ain't like that at all. But I knew he was gonna be tough because right away you seen the physicality on the offensive end. Yeah. Like typically young guys come in and they try to ease their way. This motherfucker was like bruising. Yeah. Like he was a bruiser.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody says it. They walk home with ice packs after playing.
Yeah. Like he was a bruiser, and you had to withstand that for 40 minutes of hell. You know what I mean? And I admired that young core coming in and being who they were at that time, because you talk about Kobe, AI, myself, and Vince. Like now we got some young energy coming in this motherfucker that's confident, right? Aggressive, and got game. Got major game.
People don't give you enough respect for that because you came to a team, y'all had vets.
Bro, they won 17 games a year before I got there.
But you had vets, though.
They had vets.
You have vets.
Which is
you
key.
You put a 19-year-old Melo with a bunch of vets, and you lead that team to the playoffs. I mean, people don't understand. When you come to the league, you still only this age.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, you with grown men and all that stuff. They just think you just an NBA player. But nah, you're 19 years old.
It's not a video game. I don't think a lot of people put into perspective like the mental acuity you need to come in at that age and be like, yo, he's kind of got to lead us,
and
even
to
though he's
deal
a kid.
with what's going on around.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You have to be
what I
a little bit naive, though.
Yeah.
A little bit. It has to be some naivety because
A healthy level of delusion.
Yeah, because
For sure.
it's like you have to exude that confidence coming in because you know how they looking at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know they no matter what they say, if they say they ain't looking at us or not, they critiquing everything that we do, from the way that we work out, from the way that we warm up before the game. This nigga ain't never warm up before the game.
Nah,
Well, also to chime in on that is it was a new generation of how the media was operating too
Yeah,
for high
that's very
school
true.
guys. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
yeah.
saying? So the hype around these guys, like, ah, damn, like they that nice?
Because I remember when you were coming out of high school.
It wasn't like this.
It was
I
not.
Yeah,
It was
I
when.
watched these guys play on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's when I knew about Melo. Watching him play, I think he was at Oak Hill.
we played
Watched him play at Oak Hill on
It's the
on
primetime
ESP.
shootout.
Yes.
Against
Like,
Braun.
damn,
That was
I-
All-Star Weekend in Philly.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy times how it was
This is
changing
right
at
after-
that moment.
Is this the Hummer game or no? That's a different one. My fault.
I was mad because Cole
Yeah.
gave Braun the
the All-American Kobe joints.
you gonna bring up you bringing up shit to him against me?
Right.
Okay.
But that was it though, because I'm glad you brought that up because how prevalent the preps to pro thing was
Yes.
around that time.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people who made that jump that didn't translate, and
No.
I think there was a little bit of I don't want to say you weren't ready to make that jump, but like it was you and Kobe, like the barbershop conversation between you, Kobe, and KG were like the great prep to pro players. Who is it? And then this class of you, even though you took a year in college, you, Braun, all these other guys, you expect at least a little bit of a learning curve in the first year. And these guys didn't have that at all.
Yeah,
really.
no. When I came in the league, around those times, you still had niggas that was 40 years old.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you had grown men.
That's
Kevin Willison, though.
Yeah, you Kevin
Tell
Willison,
me out the way, he ain't going nowhere.
You know what I'm saying?
nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
It's a slow game too. You getting
It
all
was
this.
it was a different game then. So rookies, you had to be one of them ones to come in and play right away.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
Kobe ain't come in and play right away. I didn't come in and play right away. Melo and those guys at that time, you could come in and play right away because we was shifting all those older guys.
Gotcha.
They was leaving the game, but back in my days, if you wasn't AI coming into a real bad team, but AI did his time in college and he became a household name and was phenomenal and went to the Sixers and played right away. But back in them days, young cats didn't play right away.
Yeah, nah.
You couldn't.
Most coaches didn't like young players.
No,
Mm.
no.
But you physically couldn't.
Yeah.
You can't just go
I
through
wouldn't
the-
say
you couldn't
physically
go through the
couldn't because,
lane
man,
like some
let
of
me
these
tell
guys
you,
do.
bro. My rookie year, this is where I knew I was going to be pretty damn good in the league because we had a mini camp. This is after I got drafted. We had a mini camp. We went to Barbados. Now, watching basketball as a kid, I'm watching pros, some NBA players. I'm thinking motherfucking pros can do everything. Left shoulder, right shoulder turn, handle the ball with the left, with the right, do everything on the basketball court.
Right.
I get to mini camp. I see niggas only going to play on one side of the court.
Yeah.
He can't play on this block. He only got to be on this block. I was like, what? He can't go left. He's only going to go left and spin back right. I was like, nah, hell nah. You know what I'm talking? Like, nah, bro. How the hell he made the league, bro? He can't do I was like, bro, how you in the league, bro?
Players, though. You was a role player back then.
Straight up. People were drafted and signed to play one specific role.
Yeah,
there,
man.
but-
They was masters of, a specific thing that they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
it.
Before we move on, I have to mention we not only have 2 Hall of Famers, but we have 2 Atlanta Hawks legends on our couch today.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I can't believe you just said that bullshit. Boy, y'all better change that motherfucker intro. Hey, boy, you don't change that motherfucker
T-Man,
right
listen,
there.
man.
I know y'all ain't about to run with that
This-
one, but
this-
that nigga said 2
This
Atlanta Hawks legends? Boy, I know you trolling me
I gotta
right now,
tell you,
boy.
man. Listen, a long-standing tradition of 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. T-Mac,
Man,
welcome.
I know this nigga trolling.
Welcome
dog.
to the nastiest Nasty Jersey Hall of Fame.
We do the Nasty Jersey Hall of Fame on here. We do. I'm in there.
You were there too.
I'm in there.
Okay, I didn't know where this was going. My bad.
We're going to give them context.
All right.
It's a lot of
I
players
didn't know the context. Okay, you got to contextualize it for me.
You got to give the context.
Give the context.
I got to give you proper context. Obviously. All the greats that we've had come through here. Man. I've had some legendary careers.
You
But
do that to me, dog.
I wasn't going to play you like that, brother. It goes without saying T-Mac got some of the most iconic jerseys there is. Talk about the Purple Raptors,
My bad, dog.
the pinstripe Orlando, the red Rockets jersey, iconic jerseys, obviously. But you know, as the years go on, we see some jerseys that we just do not recognize.
I agree.
It feels wrong to look at.
I don't even recognize
So we created our own Nasty Jersey Hall of Fame.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
There's some nasty ones too, dog.
We gotta take
Shout
a look
out
at
to the
this.
franchises, but man, that shit don't even look right, bro.
It was different.
I said the Detroit Mac jersey was nasty.
That's real. Dog, me and AI in the Detroit, that
was
just
nasty. It was nasty.
It just feels wrong, man.
The Hawks look a little bit. It looked better
right
on that pick right there.
still got the vein though. See the vein. The vein follow me.
Spurs Mac was nasty.
That
too.
was nasty.
We was discussing the Knicks Mac. Like, would the Knicks Mac make it?
But Knicks because it's a Knicks.
It's a Knicks jersey. I think you can pull it off.
No.
It's
I think you
nasty.
can pull it
but it's
off.
a
It was
Knicks
just
jersey.
what was in the jersey though. That was nasty. What was in the jerseys, bro? That wasn't T-Mac. That was Tracy in the jersey, bro. That's who that was. That nigga was nasty.
There was at least one game where you was T-Mac, though.
One game.
That
yeah,
one
yeah.
game.
That was the
like,
first
yo.
game. You know what's crazy, bro?
Uh-huh.
Adrenaline is a motherfucker, bro. You hear me?
Yes,
In
please.
sports.
Talk about it.
I just got traded, right? So my knee is jacked up. I'm not really healthy.
Mm-hmm.
My first game with the Knicks. And I come in there, I look at the roster. Oh shit, man, we got some talent in here. We're gonna make the playoffs, bro. We got a good chance. And Q and who was that? That was Al Harrington. Al Harrington started laughing at me and shit. It's funny, dog. We got looking around the locker room. They like, man, Mac don't know what he in for, bro. So, but anyways, going back to that first game. Oh, my adrenaline was flowing so fucking high, bro.
Yeah.
And we playing against KD, Russ, and them boys, and Harden. And I'm feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
Out there, have 26, giving them the work, right? On one leg. Man, that next game I tried to play, that motherfucking adrenaline wore off, I was trash. Straight trash.
Listen.
Oh, we watched that game. That was a hype game, bro.
It was.
You asked
New York,
your
it was a
Knicks
hype
fan
game.
after that game, was like, yo, we might have got a steal, like T-Mac.
First
might
thing
be
nigga said, Mac is back.
I remember that New York
next
Post
game
cover the next day.
Nigga said, nah, Mac. Nah, Mac. New York ain't it.
No, sir.
Oh,
man. I should have just sat my ass
I
down.
think off the
that's
strength
true.
of that game alone, that doesn't make the Nasty Jersey Hall of Fame. I agree. That's how great that game was for you.
I will wear a Mac Knicks jersey today.
Same.
I'm not wearing a Mac
Nah,
San Antonio jersey
I would look at you crazy, bro.
or
the Mac jersey on?
Detroit.
Look at you crazy. Nah, don't do that to me.
So you got
I get mad when I see those. Dog, when I go to China all the time, I see those jerseys, bro. Like, I can't sign that, bro.
They be having the crazy jerseys over
Like, yo, they Nike jerseys.
Don't. I use that real quick.
I can't sign a Nike jersey, Chad.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So T-Mac, you gotta induct it, man. Which one goes into the Nasty Jersey Hall of Fame? Which is the one?
Man, I'm going with the Hawks because we made the playoffs that year, dog.
Okay.
We made the playoffs, bro. So I'm going with the Hawks.
All right, let's raise it up in the rafters, man. Let's get another one
put
up
it
there.
up, man.
Nasty Jersey Hall of Fame.
Shout out
Mac,
to Atlanta, man.
Oh my God, bro. That was funny.
FanDuel, because nothing says summer fun like adding excitement to the game while your friends are getting sunburned at the beach.
Summer sports are calling your name. Baseball under the stadium lights, golf on pristine green fairways, soccer matches with world-class goals, and the action-packed moments in between. You're going to spend all day following your favorite sports on your phone anyway. Might as well make it more thrilling with FanDuel.
So open the app today to see the daily promotions. New to FanDuel, new customers can bet just $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. Open the FanDuel app today or visit FanDuel.com/7 p.m. to get started. Must be 21 years old or more and present in select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 years plus and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777. That's 1-888-789-7777. Or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8-HOPE-New York or text HOPE New York in New York. Let's shift this again. Let's get to the one basketball league.
Yes, sir.
You're known for like greatness and just the purity in your scoring ability. You designed the One's Basketball League to celebrate the most skilled players, just in the essence of our game. What inspired you to start this, to turn this into a new venture?
Yeah. So, Melo, when I look at, where I'm standing today, obviously being in the Hall of Fame and having an illustrious career for 15 years. And when I look back how I got here, I go back to ABCD, bro. You know what I mean? I go back to ABCD when I was in Central Florida, Auburndale, Florida, grew up. Only 10,000 people in my town. One high school, one elementary school. It's a small town, bro. And I'm putting in work my junior year in high school. I'm only known in my region. I'm not known outside, I'm not known in no other states. I'm averaging like 25 and 12 my junior year. A guy from Adidas comes down to my school and tells me about the camp. I've never heard about the camp. So when he told me, I started doing some research on it, started hearing about Lamar. Who the hell is this 6'10" point guard, bro? From New York City, they talking about the best player in the country at this time. Because at that time, if you were the tallest kid on your team, it goes back to what you were saying. Yeah. They make you as the center and put you in the post. But he was running points. So I was like, damn. I get to the camp. I'm on the bus with a bunch of New York niggas. They don't know who I am.
Yeah.
You can already imagine what went on that bus.
They loud.
Who are you? What you doing here? Nigga, you don't belong here. I'm an arrogant ass Florida kid talking shit to them. These niggas about to whoop my ass, but I ain't give a damn. We going at it. Sonny had to come grab me off the bus.
Yeah.
Or I was about to go home because we was about to get into it. So he comes and grabbed me off the bus. So we go through the camp. Obviously, y'all know I do my thing. So I come out of this camp and I'm the number one player. So we go from unknown to the number one player in the country, right? It's not that I changed my game. It's just a platform that I got on.
Yep.
So fast forward. I walk in the house. I got two sons. My sons don't watch the NBA game with me. They don't watch college basketball with me, but they can tell you everything that's going on in the game. But when I do come home, these niggas is watching YouTube. They playing pickup. And from those pickup games goes to one-on-one basketball. That's when the energy shifts on the basketball court. I say, Now, mind you, I have an AAU program, and that's all the kids want to do after practice, play king of the court. So I'm getting my information from all these kids. Yo, I got to start a one-on-one league. This shit is going to go crazy. Because I know it's a lot of, from your hood, there's some niggas that was real nice that just didn't get that break, right? So let me start this platform and create stars. Because then I'm thinking, man, shit, UFC did it.
Yeah.
Who are the UFC fighters? What's their background? We don't know.
Yeah.
But they fucking superstars right now, right? Yeah. Just take that blueprint and build it from a basketball standpoint and create stars from these guys that we don't know about, but we should know about them, right? And that's what it was about, man, is just giving these cats an opportunity that, you know, a lot of cats, man, you just don't know how they grew up. You don't know if they had to, you know, parent of somebody, mom passed away, they had to take over for mom and do those duties. You don't know if they took a left and they were supposed to go right, fuck their whole career up. So it's a lot of cats out there like that, but to create this platform for them so they can live out their dream is what I'm on right now. And OBL is growing rapidly. We're doing some amazing things. We just finished up a YouTube series, 5-part series that's doing well right now on YouTube. And we're coming back for our second season in September. But it's all about just creating a platform for guys that just didn't have that opportunity, man. And I want to see these guys flourish in that space. And, you know, we all grew up playing one-on-one basketball. It's dope.
Yeah, congratulations with that.
Yeah. We had Shump on the podcast a few weeks ago, and when Melo and Bees had their little back and forth about
Melo and Bees didn't have nothing.
Not a back and forth, but you know, you responded.
7 straight summers did it. No critics might not admit it, but nobody all did it quite like I did it. If you did it, I've done it before. Get it, I had it. I got mad at it. I don't want it no more. You see
the energy. You get what I'm saying?
I don't want it no more. It is what it is. I'm going over here with T-Mac. We're going to do the one-on-one.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I looked at it. I said I looked at it as prize fighting for basketball players, right? Yeah. It's like you get these players, you know, and you could create stars, or people with legacies already now start to get the buzz back. You know what I mean? Like, so
it's entertaining. It's very, very entertaining.
Yeah, I don't want the pros though. I don't want the NBA guys, right? I want the guys that probably played, you know, some semi-pro ball. I want them dudes.
Okay.
That's those, because the NBA guys they shot already. You know what I mean? I want to give guys that didn't have their shot.
Right.
But with the way that we see, you know, the success of whether it's virally or money, the Lance and Michael Beasley one-on-one battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think there's a way you could probably look at it like a UFC, where it's like you have the version of the Ultimate Fighter, where, you know, you make a guy from the ones that's so good. It's like, all right, now you get your opportunity at these people who are pro players, and you've built in such a fan base with them that people want to see it. And you build somebody going up to it. So it's like, it's just another avenue for basketball to sort of thrive.
For sure.
From a different way.
The one space is going crazy right now. I was just in Africa, in Johannesburg. I'm on the radio, bro, and a caller called in, yo, when you bringing OBL to Africa? What? What? So I'm getting calls from, you know, Brazil, Australia, China, Taiwan about OBL. So OBL will be one day going abroad.
Yeah. I mean, we got 3 of the most electric, influential, straight up bucket getters in the history of basketball on this couch. And it's almost like I want to sort of sit in a master class with all 3 of y'all, because there's a science to getting buckets, right? Especially at the way y'all built, you know what I mean? Like 6'9" and above, being able to score from 3 levels, 5 levels, all that type of stuff. Like, what's the science as far as like having a big scorer night, or having the mentality of being like, I'm getting 30, or I have to get 30, or I have to get a certain amount of points for my team to be successful?
You asking me?
Yeah.
You the guest. I think about it all the time.
For sure.
One, I think it's a relentlessness that you got to have, right? Mentality-wise, you just got to have a relentless mentality. 2, I think just being dynamic. You know what I mean? Being a dynamic scorer. And for me, it's knowing who I'm going against that night, right? What type of defender I'm going against individually. And then knowing how collectively the team, how they defend me and where I could get my shots. So I'm thinking of all this stuff. Like this is all happening the night before.
Okay.
Like who I know I'm playing. Like if I know I'm playing Ron Artest, game plan is going into mode. Okay, I know how Ron likes to play me. I know where, if I beat him here, like where the help is coming. Like it's a lot of shit that goes into this, how I think the game. I don't just go out there and just play the game. Like there's a lot of strategy that goes into it from night to night based off of who I'm playing. Now, some nights it just not gonna matter who we're playing, because I just feel like you're at my mercy.
You could impose your will.
You're just at my mercy, right? But I think just being dynamic, man, because being able to score on the left, being able to score on the right, if they take the left away, what is your counter to that? If they take my hezzy away, what is the counter to that? Like, you always got to have a counter and be a step ahead of what they're doing. And then for not even just scoring, like, if I know defense is loading up on me, I play the game the right way. Yep. If I know the defense is loading up on me, I'm just going to get my guys involved until the shit opens up, right? That's what I'm going to do. So if I got the ball on the wing and I know it's a guy that's sitting on the block, I know it's a guy's elbow, all right, try to get my game off. My shit ain't working in that point in time. All right, let's get my guys involved so I can loosen up this defense a little bit. Then I could go to work, right? So I have different strategy, different game plans from night to night basis.
Yeah. Now, when you became a member of the Orlando Magic, where you had to take on even more of that scoring load,
I ain't give a fuck. Couldn't, because you got to think. There's no Grant Hill.
Yeah.
Right? So our team was built around myself, Grant Hill, Mike Miller. Grant Hill was out for the season. Mike Miller's a rookie. I'm with a bunch of role players. I got to let it go. I can't have, now you could sit on the block. You could sit at the elbow, and I can have a guy guarding me. It ain't going to matter now. Like, I'm put in a situation where I have to do what I have to do and get these shots up. I got to force shit.
Yeah.
Right? It's a mandatory. I got to force it. But also be smart and, take what the defense gives you. If it's too crowded, too loaded up, look for your teammates because obviously you're going to need them. And that's how we really made the playoffs, with not having Grant Hill, because I utilize those guys. The Pat Garrity's knocking down wide open shots. Darryl Armstrong knocking down his shot. You got to utilize them. You ain't going to get far.
Right.
Because your team is just not built to advance like that. But you can win some games playing, like that.
I mean, Melo, T-Mac just spoke about sort of the night before going into a game and the scorer's mentality and the relentlessness of it. Like, is it, from both of y'all all three of y'all perspectives, for real, is it more of like a math problem where it's like, all right, I got 8 minutes in the first quarter. If I could get my 8 here, my 10 here, you know what I mean? I could end up getting my points. Or is it more of just like whoever's in front of me, I'm gonna take whatever they give them? Like, how does that?
So early on,
see it?
Early on in my career, it was just relentless. Like, I have to get to it. Like, I know what I'm up against. I know my team. They only won 17, 18 games last year. I know coming in here, they threw me the keys at 19 years old. I got to get to it. That's the only way I know how to get to it is to go get to it.
Yep.
But then you start to learn how to get to it. You start to mold your game you start maturing. You start learning the game, experience, reps. I knew I had to play in a small phone booth, sort of say. I knew what teams was doing to me.
Yeah.
Jam me, send me one way, load up, send the big over, send it. I knew it. And a lot of times you can get around that, right? But you have to really, this is where the intellect coming at, the IQ coming at, because you really have to break the game down. Again, the night before, I was a film guy. I'm relentless when it comes to film.
Okay.
And you talking about not having a night off. You might have 4 games this week. You got T-Mac, you got Vince, you might have Paul Pierce, and you might have a wing who's a defender.
Yeah.
Right? Who ain't looking to score, who just want to back cut and get their points that way. So you going from 4 different guys and trying to figure out how to maneuver within this offense. At the same time, you got to know the defensive strategy of what they're doing. These teams are saying, load up. They don't give a fuck about nobody else over here.
Right.
Load up. They're calling timeout if you score. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
So you got to really play the game within the game. So I started to learn that as I got older. And Vince was the one who took. Vince used to say, yo, hey, younger man, slow down, man. He was in Toronto. He was like, hey, man, slow your ass down. I said, Vince, fuck that. I'm trying to come at you, Vince. He's like, nah, man, you still don't get the same shot. Just slow down. And I used to be like, man, Vince trying to give me some bullshit advice. And then as I got older, I'm like, dang, it really makes sense. I'm just going to slow down just a bit. I'm going to still get to my spot. And then once you get to that mode, it's over. And then you just work on your skill set. So I had to establish a foundation, and then I had to work on my skill set at the same time. I had to work on my left shoulder turnaround, right shoulder turnaround. I had to mirror everything I did left, going right at every spot on the court, though.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you talk about scores, pure scoring, to me, that's how I judge you. Could you mirror every spot? Could you go left and right in 10 spots on the court?
Okay.
Right?
That's training. So that's training both sides of your body. And that's what I tell kids, like, bro, whatever you do on your right side, you got to do on your left side. That's how you become a dynamic scorer, because you don't want to be, somebody that could do a lot on just the right side, right? But then when you get on the left side, you're limited to what you can do, right? So that's why whatever you do on the right, do on the left. That's how you become a dynamic scorer. So you have counters for all that. They can't take nothing away from you.
I think more than anything, especially in that era, like you see people, like you have to have your own game.
Yeah.
Nowadays you see a lot of people try to do whatever they do to try to get to the three. But like then the game was a lot slower, and to a lower degree. Like when I would have the ball, you look at people that's in front of you. You're not the person necessarily that's guarding you.
Yep.
It's the person, the weak side defense. And that's how I learned. I was throwing the fire. So, you have to go out there first, you throw up crazy shots. You got little by little.
Throwing in the fire.
I was.
Hey, you ain't hear what he just said, though, did you? You pick what he said?
Run it back.
He say, I'm not worried about the guy in front of me. I'm worried about bro. That's a real thing.
That's true.
It's a real thing.
That help defense.
Yeah, but see, you learn that from going out there and learning how people guard you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm playing Houston again. Okay, this is what's going to happen. This is what Ron's going to do. Okay, weak side. They come over. So now I got to look at the person over there. If he's not open, try to attack a little bit and make them commit. So it's like little things you playing. It's mind games. It's not, you can't just go out there and hoop and try to shoot up in most threes. Well, at least then.
Right.
But, I think more than anything, get back to what I was saying, is like you had to be a better version of yourself to be a better player. Like you can say, look, I want to post game like Melo, or I want to pull up like T-Mac. But, the defense makes you react. I say basketball, we the best athletes because we dribble the ball as fast as we can, and we got to react off another person that's trying to take the ball from us and still get to make the basket. So it's like you can't mimic somebody else by doing that. You have to be who you are.
San Antonio taught me some shit, man, as a young player. San Antonio, Minnesota, when they had Garnett and Sam Cassell and Sprewell and
they
all
were good. Yeah.
And because now you're in a scouting report. So you realize how important the scout report is. And they yelling, load up, send his ass right here, send that motherfucker right here. Don't let him go left, don't let him. This is communication on the court.
Yep.
You looking at San Antonio, you got Tim Duncan pulling all the way over. Anytime I touch the ball, he will pull all the way over. And I'm holding the ice on. They wonder why I'm holding this bitch for 3-4 seconds.
Because I see Tim Duncan over there.
I see Tim, and I'm just waiting on Tim to go clear this way so I can go.
Right. Yeah.
But they so smart. If Tim goes back, then somebody else is coming to trap that. So when you start to learn the IQ of the game and the scouting report, and then you start getting the scouting report on yourself, that's when you start to advance the game. We talk about the purity of scoring.
And then you got,
I ain't gonna go to this wing. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this wing in the third quarter.
Then you got big ass Jamal McGlory down there. If he a little late, he gonna lay you out. You know what I mean? So you gotta, sometimes throw your body first and protect yourself. It's like a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean?
I want to follow up one last thing on the pure scorer comment. Paul Pierce recently was on Fox saying he's the greatest pure scorer of his generation, and you all played in his generation.
Yeah.
So, first off, I want to ask. You already said it, but what defines a pure scorer to you? And what are your thoughts on Paul Pierce saying he's the best?
He's one of them. Paul Pierce is one of my favorite players.
For sure.
Yeah.
He was one who, out of everybody that I ever studied the game and watched, he had a counter to a counter with another counter, right? And he can do it off the left pivot and he can do it off the right pivot, which is scary because you never know what the fuck Paul Pierce is going to do.
It's so unorthodox. With Paul, what I would say, because he's not uber athletic, but highly skilled.
Yep.
The footwork was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Knew how to use his body. He's definitely one of the best pure scorers. To put himself at the top, Hey, if that's how I feel, I don't have shit. I don't have no problem with that. Brother should feel like that. You know what I mean? So shit. Shout out to Pete Pierce, man. That's one of my favorites.
He was a bad motherfucker, man.
I used to hate watching him coming into the Garden because you know he was about to work the Knicks out every single time.
He was nice.
And he did.
He was a killer.
Gotta give it to him.
I'm glad you asked that question.
Gotta give it to him.
Hey, Kaz, you on fire today.
Come on, man. It's been a while. We had to get that out
but
there.
let's get to our 7 p.m. moment, man. Yeah. We have a special segment on this show called the 7 p.m. moment. This moment refers to the point of your life, be it personal or professional, where you at a fork in the road, where going this way or going that way will set you down a very specific path. So you have to really be locked in and intentional about what you decide to do. Like, what was your 7 p.m. moment for you?
I really didn't have no moment where life like hit me hard. I just go back to my childhood, bro. Like going from the NBA to the pros, but going from the hood,
to the pros.
It's
different.
That's different. Yeah, I'm a hood nigga. But my back door growing up, bro, didn't lock, didn't close. I had to put a board to have my motherfucking back door, or a chair to keep my back door closed. So you can only imagine a hood kid at 18 years old going into millions of dollars, where growing up, I didn't learn anything about financial literacy. Like no one taught me this. The highest, salary in my family probably is $35,000, $40,000. You see what I'm saying? Had to raise myself in terms of mom going to work, grandma going to work. I got to get myself up as a kid to go to school, get myself dressed, food, walk to school, walk across major highways. This is at 8, 9 years old. Like, this is shit I was doing 10 years old.
Yeah.
So that was challenging for me. And then, coming into millions of dollars, sign a big contract with the Raptors, and then sign a big contract with Adidas. How you juggle all this shit, man?
Yeah.
How you do this at 18 years old, bro? How you maneuver through that? Like, that was the challenge for me. So I had good support system, but it was a challenging fucking time, bro. Yeah. To really maneuver through having that much money and where I came from. Just didn't know how to handle that.
Yeah. Was there a specific time, like maybe in your rookie year, maybe after the Adidas deal, where you sort of felt that you had it under control as far as
I never felt, no.
Yeah.
When in my earlier days, I never felt like I had it under control, ever. I was trying to control it the best way I possibly could, because I didn't have the knowledge. Right? I'm young. I didn't have the knowledge. I'm just maneuvering through this shit just by trial and error, just trying to figure it out as I go. But having Kobe at the time, right? I could pick up the phone, call Kobe, right? Because he's somebody that I leaned on, religiously at that time. Very intelligent person, right? He's very grounded. He comes from a two-parent home. Like, his structure and my structure is totally two different structures. I needed to have that conversation and learn from him, who had the structure and had the intelligence to help me maneuver through this bullshit that I know nothing about.
Right.
So it was good that, we had the same agency. We both was Adidas guys at the time, but I could just pick up the phone and call my man and be like, yo, I'm struggling with this. What should I do? And he was, so gracious enough to give me the game. And that was through our whole career.
I mean, what would you guys usually talk about? Like, around, were there like specific moments? Was it like going to Orlando and becoming like the franchise guy? Like, what was it? What was those
life?
Everything.
Everything, bro. We talked about everything. Everything. I mean, I was living with it. I stayed with it. So
yeah.
We had these conversations, and then
y'all lived together?
Huh?
You say you stayed with him?
I stayed with him. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
At his house in L.A.
Okay.
Stayed with him.
Okay.
And then we went to a trip to Paris together for Adidas. So just to have those conversations, man, it really got me through a lot. And I'm not even just talking about basketball. I'm just talking about the other shit with having money and having to deal with, family and maneuvering through all of that.
Right.
Basketball life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What comes with that. I didn't know how to deal with that. Kobe grew up in this.
Yeah.
Right? He grew up in this.
Yeah.
So he's got the blueprint. This shit is all a blank canvas for me, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trying to figure it out. Even from like the a mentality standpoint, how you approach games, right? How you work out. I don't have any of this. My nigga, I just used to hoop as a kid. Go to bars to hoop, found a playground and hoop. I ain't really work out until I got to the pros.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
It was a lot that I had to learn and in that span of, my rookie year to when I got to Orlando, like that growth as a person and as a player, I've never seen anything like it.
That's crazy to hear because I feel like the majority of my barbershop arguments around that time revolved around who was better, Kobe or T-Mac. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you raise your game to a franchise level, there was many barbershop battles between who was the better guard at that time. And, I think recently there's been a lot of conversations about like comments that, people were saying like, well, if I had Shaq or whatever as a teammate, like maybe my playoff success is a little different. Maybe,
shit,
you know
it would have been.
You see the people we play with.
I think people forget that like there's a real relationship there too. Outside of the competitiveness
that's
that
a
you have
brotherhood.
as a player.
That's a brotherhood there. Like there ain't just no friendship. Like that's a brotherhood. Like I call his mom my auntie, bro. You know what I mean? I call his mom and his dad my auntie and my uncle. Like that's and his sisters. Like that's family to me. But yeah, so it was. I think when you don't know the relationship, and it's the internet, you don't know the relationship, and then you so attached to an individual of his greatness that you can't accept anything, right? And that's what it was. But I get it. But if you know me, if you know me and you know my relationship with my brother, I'm an advocate of always putting Kobe in top 5. Like I'm always battling for my brother out here. So that one moment, that's what we gonna use. I was dying laughing at the shit that I was saying. It was so funny. It was
but honestly, that's just keeping it real. Like it's keeping it a buck and really standing on the actual truth and the facts. We talk about dealing with actual facts. These are actual facts that these two guys were brothers. Yeah. They had real friendship. It was real relationship. These was friendships that we talk about today that we would love to have with this younger generation to pick up the phone and say, yo, champ, but I need advice on this 5-year, $238 billion. Like, what, this is the conversations that really need to be had. So speaking about keeping it real, we're gonna keep it real right now. It's your time right now. I'm gonna take cash right now. But it's your time, Rudy. I'm gonna take cash. It's time for another edition of Keeping It Real with Rudy. And this is where we present a topic or a moment within the NBA, and Rudy gives us the real.
Yeah, so this is my moment. So this is what we're going to talk about today. Keeping it real with Rudy.
Every time he sit up, I get nervous.
Yeah, I mean, you should. I mean, not you, but I want to see what Mac was thinking. So, Mac, I want to know what you were thinking when you kicked the ball.
That was against us.
Not only once.
That was against us.
You did it twice.
I know. That was against us.
Man. And on top of that, before you and what was the fine?
It was only $10,000.
That's it?
I told y'all I was a hood nigga, man.
What is Jawan saying right there?
He was like, come on, Mac, man, no. So, bro, that season right there, that's my 4th year with Orlando. Oh, that's 3 years of frustration, bro. 3 years of I'm frustrated, bro. There's a lot of shit that went on in these 3 years with me. Yeah. I'm trying to win. I'm talking about first team All NBA, bro. You know how hard it is? First team, bro?
Yes, because I ain't
How many first teams you got?
I don't think I have first team.
What?
I don't think I have a first team.
You never first team on?
That was the first team.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Second.
Bro, you ain't got no first teams, bro?
Nah, I was a nigga.
Prove my point.
There you go.
This nigga don't have first. So you know how hard it is to get first team. So I'm first team, bro, for a couple years in this span in Orlando. And then we get to our 4th year, they trade away Mike Miller. Grant Hill is not healthy. They trade away Darryl. Like, my team is gone, right? So I'm like, bro, I'm just tired, man. I'm trying to fucking win, dog. I'm trying to win, and we're not doing it. So that night, I got my 10,000 point.
Yep.
And that's a 10,000 point ball. Somebody got it punted in the.
That night, I got my 10,000 point, man. It just I just lost it, bro. I just lost it and decided to switch sports within a basketball sport.
It was an impressive point. I'm not gonna hold you. That was
The second one, I think I kicked that bitch in the second round.
We like, yo, he not kicking the second one. He ain't gonna kick the second one. He ain't gonna do that.
Why they throw the ball back to you?
God.
That's the crazy part.
Oh, yeah.
No. They just threw it back to the court, and I was just happening to walk, and it came to me. I was like, oh, I'm about to kick this bitch.
But ain't nothing else you could have done.
Man, listen, bro. I was just frustrated. I was at ends with, and that's what came out.
He really wanted to foul, though.
Did
Eddie Nowrah chased his ass down.
That had nothing to do with the foul. Though.
No. But the foul was what broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
That was a straw that broke the back.
Yeah,
he was already frustrated the whole game. First of all, coming into the game, you saw the frustration on his face. We watched. I mean, we sitting there like, yo, Mac either gonna go for 60 tonight, or he ain't gonna do shit because he's very mad. Like and again, you got to talk about context and the narrative that was the build up around that time. It wasn't good conversations going on.
Dog,
about the Orlando
I'm looking
Magic
at all my.
time.
I'm looking at Kobe win 3 chips. Like I'm looking at my guys, bro. They winning, and just like I'm in my prime years, bro. And I'm on a sorry ass team. We're not
Who was
winning,
the ref,
bro.
That was Steve Javy?
Nah, that wasn't Javy. That was Bob. That was Bob Delaney. Yeah, that was Bob Delaney.
Well, T-Mac, you know what time it is? It's time for America's #1 segment. You know what it is.
Gosh,
fuck with it or fuck out of here. That's when we take some of the top topics
y'all gonna say fuck out of here
around the internet. And we're going to decide if we're fucking with it or we're getting it the fuck out of here. T-Mac, are you ready?
I'm ready.
First off,
I already know it. Okay.
You recently shared a McDonald's meal.
Fuck with it.
You put
what y'all talking about? Fuck
barbecue
with it.
sauce and the fish fillet? What is this, T-Mac? Let's
so,
talk me through this.
As a kid, bro, you know, obviously we all love McDonald's as a kid.
Yeah, of course.
My kids' McDonald's is like Chick-fil-A now. That's how Chick-fil-A is my kids' McDonald's. But so I always, when I went to McDonald's, I'll get a fish sandwich or some nuggets. But on my fish sandwich, I put barbecue sauce on it.
Okay.
Right? And tartar sauce. So
Both? And the tartar sauce?
The tartar sauce comes with it, but I add the barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And that's, it gives it a different flavor. Mello looking at me like,
out of here. I'm just, I'm not doing that. That is crazy right
now. That's country shit, man.
I'm from the country. I'm a country dude, bro. What do y'all expect? I'm a country
McDonald's
nigga.
barbecue sauce is different, though.
Well, you got to put that much barbecue sauce on a fish sandwich. Don't eat it.
Good call. It's a good call.
Yeah.
I tried.
Don't look too bad. Man, it hasn't killed me. I'm in great shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm still looking good. I'm still aging well. So
that's a fact.
Fish fillet. Shout out to McDonald's, man.
How about you want your second, man?
Deal, McDonald's. Come on, McDonald's. Why we haven't connected? What is this about? Don't fuck with me.
They fuck with you, McDonald's.
Man.
Come on, let's make that work.
So we fucking with
we pushing the McCrispy strips right now.
The McCrispy strips is fire, though. The McCrispy strips is fire, man, with the sweet chili crispy strip dip, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you for the ads. I'm gonna let you do that for the ads.
Fuck with it or fuck out of here, man. We fuck with the Matt Grady meal.
You can be
truthful, fuck out of here. That shit look like
I respect it.
That
bro.
looks like about 1 to 2 hours after that.
Toilet
on the toilet.
Yeah, that's
hey man, that's the risk you run.
That's
the risk you run. I think I'm gonna fuck with it. Got a little twang to it.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna put the cheese on it for fish fillet.
We teammates.
We all teammates.
I'm bringing you one.
But I gotta hold you accountable.
I'm bringing you one this year.
With what? What's on there? The barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce.
Just barbecue sauce.
All right. So here, I got a good one.
Okay.
I got a good one. Right. I'm gonna bring you one.
Okay.
Right. So if you try mine, I'll take a shot with you, and I don't drink.
Wow.
I'm with that.
Okay.
I gotta this shit. I gotta like this.
Nigga, I gotta like the drink.
You want me to try it?
I just want you to try it. That's it. I'm not saying eat the whole thing. I just want you to try. I'm gonna try your shot.
You have my word.
I don't drink, so that's why I didn't take the shot.
Oh, it's usual. Yeah, we take a shot for sure.
That's the deal.
But do y'all have like a favorite like hood staple that you make? Like that's sort of like a mix of two things. My joint is the oodles and noodles where you put the fried egg in it.
Nigga, sugar water.
That's ramen.
Sugar water.
With the top ramen with the 99-cent joint.
You drunk sugar water, man?
Of course. Sandwich.
Yeah. Syrup sandwich? I never did the syrup
sandwich. You have a mayonnaise sandwich? You ever have a toasted mayonnaise sandwich?
You ever put jelly on the sausage, egg, and cheese?
Huh?
Jelly on the
do that today. What you talking about? Still do that.
Easy.
I could do that.
Bacon, egg, and cheese with the butter and jelly on there. That's easy.
Hood sandwich, though. Like the hood.
You ever had a fried bologna sandwich?
Fried bologna, yes.
Oscar Mayer too,
I eat fried bologna now, though.
With spam.
Remember the steakums?
Or Pam, whatever the Pam,
Remember the
whatever the
steakums,
shit
man?
is. Pam, Spam, what is it? Spam?
On the
Shout out
lake.
to Murray's, yo. Murray's steakums,
That
man.
spam meat.
Spam
That
meat
was
with the
it right
Vienna
there.
sausage
Used
on
to
the
have
saltine crackers. You ever had
that
that
joint back. I used to have that joints on the lake with my
couldn't eat
grandma,
spam.
6 o'clock in the morning, eating the sardines and crackers.
Vienna sausages, man.
Vienna sausages with my
saltine
grandma.
crackers.
Yes.
More life.
Yes. Yes. Then got to go outside and drink from the water hose.
There you go.
Hot than a motherfucker when you
The
first
water
turned it
hose is
on.
what made us who we are, bro.
I'm telling you, there's something in the
Drink
whole
off that
water.
water hose, man.
Powerful athletes, man. They don't break down to none of that. Man.
People getting sick more. People just don't drink out
Shout
the
out
water
to
hose, bro.
McDonald's, though, man.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Raise a generation of Hall of Fame athletes, as you can see. Guys, we're in the streaming era right now.
yes.
And T-Mac, we saw you with Tylil.
Tylil's a nut.
Shout out
Tylil,
Tylil.
crazy.
And you had to, I don't think he was really aware of your resume. So you had to put him in his
Real
place.
soulful guy.
He
Man.
is,
He
he
is
is.
soulful guy.
I love Ty,
I spoke
man.
with Ty, man.
Yeah.
He had me rolling it like with his old school, old soul.
I got an old soul.
Yeah, his old soul.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I don't know. It was just came out.
But I think sometimes you gotta kill some people's hoops dreams. You know what I mean? Like
I was telling the truth.
Tell the truth. That's
You
all.
was.
Just tell the truth.
I was
man.
telling the truth. That's
Especially the
all,
kids.
you know?
All
The
right.
truth will humble you, man.
Yeah.
I was just telling the truth. It was just a
Truth will humble
swag with it, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't lying.
I love the streamers hooping though, but fuck with it or fuck out of here. Destroying these streamers' hoop dreams to their face.
I'm fucking with it. 'Cause these niggas is winning right now.
Yeah, they are.
These streaming niggas is winning right now.
For
And
sure.
I happened to see Kai and his crew have a pool party. I'm looking at the pool. I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
Why I can't be 20 again, bro? Because
Yeah,
my ass
listen.
would have been up in there. These niggas having a good
The type
time.
of money
man.
they bringing in, man.
Nah, they killing it, bro.
Fanatics Fest
Shout
a
out
few
to the
weeks ago.
streamers, man.
The Fanatics Fest a few weeks ago.
Creators.
Yeah, they
the
creators.
They creators, not stream
Bruh.
creators.
They got motion.
doing it.
That
They're
you wouldn't believe.
doing it.
man.
Shout out to
they're
them.
cultural shifters. Like
They're doing
culture
it, for
shifters.
real.
That's
Yes,
what they're
sir.
doing.
I respect it.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of work though to sit in front of that camera all day.
Every
though.
day,
I'm not-
man. I was in Miami.
I'm not
I was
gonna
just
do
in
that.
Miami, dog. Me and my brother sitting out there on the strip just chilling. And bro, you see all these dudes just walking with their camera guy just camera on,
Yep.
following them
Couldn't do
Yep.
it. Couldn't
all
do it, man.
day long.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that, man.
But then you got
wake up like that.
You got a guy like Kyle who'll take it to
I
the
get
next
banned.
level.
Yeah,
He'll do like a streamer university and
Yeah.
invite a bunch of
Yeah.
other streamers and
We
they'll
couldn't
stream
do this. We
24/7.
couldn't
No way you
stream
could
our
do this.
shit.
You couldn't do
Insane.
it. You
We
couldn't
couldn't
stream.
stream.
It's insane.
Nah.
Not the lives y'all were living. Y'all don't. I mean, you could.
No.
A lot of people will watch.
We was living wholesome lives.
I've been married 18 years, man.
Living wholesome lives, man. But man, we're gonna wrap this show up with that, man.
Yeah.
Matt, we appreciate you
Nah,
stopping by
man.
the hook, man. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. You know, this is something that we've been looking forward to for a long time. I know we tried to get this a couple weeks ago, but we finally got it done.
Nah, man. Admiring what you're doing, dog. Keep on doing what y'all doing, man. Thanks for having me on the show, Rudy. Keep doing your thing, my G.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Good to see y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you,
Love.
man.
As always, this is at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, a Wave original presented by FanDuel. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and podcast channels. Of course, you want to help support the show. Those likes, those rates, those reviews, those make everything pop. Get you top on the ratings. And of course, if you fuck with the show, just please leave a comment. Even the bad ones, we'll take them all. For Rudy Gay,
Yes, sir.
for T-Mac,
Rudy!
for Melo, I'm Kaz. We'll catch y'all next time on The Hook, people. Peace.
Peace.